Hello everyone. In the previous session, we already learned about the autotrophic organisms, heterotrophic organisms, autotrophic nutrition as well as the heterotrophic nutrition. In this session, we are going to learn about the process that is photosynthesis, which is carried out by the autotrophic organisms, like example plants. So, what is photosynthesis? The process by which green plants and some organisms use sunlight to synthesize the nutrients from CO2 and water. What is meant by photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is a process by which green plants and some organisms use sunlight to synthesize the nutrients from CO2 and water. Photo means light. Synthesis of nutrients from CO2 and water is nothing but the process that is photosynthesis. This process of photosynthesis is carried in the plants, in the green parts of the plant, that is leaf and the tender stems. Where this process of photosynthesis is carried? This photosynthesis is carried in the green parts of the leaf as well as tender stems. Why the leaf is green color and the tender stems are in green color? Because the presence of green color pigment, which pigment? Green color pigment known as chlorophyll, is present in the leaf as well as the tender stems. What is that one? The chlorophyll, which is the green color pigment that is present in the leaf as well as the tender plants. So the photosynthesis, the process of photosynthesis is carried in the green parts of the plant. Okay, before this I am going to tell that 200 years ago, that means 200 years back, the people think that the nutrients which are required for the growth of the plant are coming only from the soil. Where they are coming, where they think that the nutrients which are required for the growth of the plant are coming only from the soil. Before the invention of the scientist, that is C.B. von Neil. With the discovery of C.B. von Neil, before the discovery of C.B. von Neil, the people think that the nutrients which are required for the growth of the plants are coming from the only soil. So, we are entering into the von Neil discovery. Okay, von Neil experiment. Von Neil first of all conducted an experiment in the purple sulfur bacteria. Purple sulfur Von Neil conducted an experiment with the purple sulfur bacteria. He took H2S, hydrogen sulfide, instead of taking H2O. What Von Neil took? Von Neil took H2S instead of H2O. In that experiment, sulfur gas is evolved. Which is evolved in that experiment? Sulfur gas is evolved. That isn't wrong, because we all know that the plants liberate, plants excrete oxygen into the atmosphere, which is required for the other animals to live. But in this experiment, Von Neil's experiment, sulfur is evolved instead of liberating the oxygen. So again in the next experiment, he took water molecule. Instead of taking H2S, he took the water molecule for his experiment, and he given the simple equation for the photosynthesis. What is that equation? Is CO2 plus 2H2O gives CH2O plus water molecule plus oxygen, which is liberated into the atmosphere. This is an equation given by the C.B. von Neil. This is the equation. That is, this is the simplest equation of photosynthesis which is given by the von Neil. But with this equation, we can't prove that the glucose is synthesized during the process of photosynthesis. We all know the chemical formula. The formula of glucose is C6H12O6. That is glucose. With this equation, we can't prove that the glucose is synthesized synthesized during the photosynthesis. So we have to modify this equation. This equation which is given by the Van Til, we have to modify the equation so that we can prove that the glucose is synthesized during the photosynthesis. For the modified equation, another scientist named as Robert Hill. Who is that scientist? Robert Hill gave an equation which we are now studying. Is that equation is 6CO2 plus 12H2O. What is that? 6CO2 plus 12H2O in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. What means 6CO2, 6 molecules of carbon dioxide and 12 molecules of water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives C6H12O6, which is called glucose, plus 6H2O plus 6O2, which is liberated into the atmosphere. This is the equation for the photosynthesis. Now we studying it nowadays. What is that equation? 6 molecules of carbon dioxide plus 12 molecules of water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives the glucose, that is C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2, which is liberated into the atmosphere. This is all about the photosynthesis equation which is given by the Robert Hill. Later on, this simple glucose is converted into the complex starch by the plants. This simple glucose is converted into the complex starch and other carbohydrates, minerals, etc. So these are the nutrients that is synthesized by the plants in the presence of sunlight. By using sunlight, water and carbon dioxide, the plants synthesize the nutrients like starch as well as carbohydrates, minerals, etc. by the plants. This is all about the photosynthesis. But plants synthesize their own food by the process of photosynthesis, which the other animals can't do this. So the other animals have to depend upon the plants for all these nutrients, because they cannot synthesize these nutrients by their own, because they are the heterotrophs. They have to depend upon the autotrophs like plants for these nutrients. So guys, I hope all you get the process of photosynthesis. In the next class, we will learn more about the presence of all these materials which are formed in the photosynthesis. Thank you.